You were talking about the party numbers earlier. I think シームレスなゲーム体験が始まる。バトル
So far of what we've seen.
Yeah, but I reckon there will be more. They have to be there.
When we'd like to use them. Another thing to mention as well though is when she used a shotgun, the gameplay doesn't cut and the next weapon we see in her hands is the sniper rifle. We don't see a switch from the shotgun to the sniper. She just equips the sniper.
ますます増えているということだ。
ハルトの価値ってのは何だ。あの子の父親は一体誰なんだ。
こう言ってたんです。あの尾道の土地には決して起こしてはならない秘密が眠っているからなって。
尾道の秘密ですよ。あなたはあの秘密の核心を知らない。
桐生一馬、東上界の4代目でしょう。当然存じております。お前にとって私は何だ？
俺が親父と呼べるたった一人の人です。
尾道にある秘密が眠っている。その秘密が永遠に守れるなら、私は鬼でも何にでもなる。
何なんですかその秘密ってのは。
なあ、どいてくれよ。そこをどけって言ったんだこの野郎。
あいつらを守れるなら俺は喜んで死んでやるさ。
かつての龍が如くの限界を突き破る新開発のドラゴンエンジンによってゲームの限界を超えるアドベンチャー、バトル、ムービー、全てが一つにつながるシームレスなゲーム体験が始まる。バトル、臨場感あふれるシームレスバトル。下がった、キレだ。兄貴、
半純義には後で文句言わねえとな。
演出シーンからバトルへ。バトルから演出シーンへ、さらにドラマシーンへ、全てがシームレスにつながる。さらにバトル激変、圧倒的ヒット感。目指したのは最高峰のフルコンタクト格闘アクション。殴る、蹴る、投げる、ガードする、全てがアクション映画のようにスムーズに。これまでのバトルを凌駕する生々しいバトルが癖になる。戦う地形によってリアクションの変化、地形を生かして戦いを有利に進めろ。ヒートアクションも一新。ド派手な一撃を食らわせろ。新機能アルティメットヒートモード。闘争心がオーラに変わるブースト状態で敵を圧倒。ボス戦で使用すればバトルシーンがエキサイティングに発展。とことんド派手に使いまくれ。そして究極の多人数バトルを実現。新モードクランクリエイター。ついに自分の組が持てるシリーズ初の組育成モード。100兆対100兆の 大抗争。戦略を練って組織図を組み替えろ。組長をうまく操り必殺技で敵を蹴散らせ。新日本プロレスとのコラボが実現。人気レスラーたちが強敵として立ちはだかる。ネットワークを通じて他のプレイヤーのデッキと対戦可能。熾烈なバトルを戦い抜き最強の組を目指せ。舞台
But as part of the reward system as well, guys, I should throw this in there. I know it's a bit off topic, but I will. Everybody gets the 458 Ferrari. Everybody, like every single person that buys the Crew 2 will have that car automatically. So it is kind of cool as a reward system. But I think the boats and the planes, I don't know, they should bring out a few more. From what we've got so far and from the information we've seen and the way these, like, they look kind of cool, man. They look like they're going to be wicked. You're going to be flying along in your car, boom, you turn into a boat. Nah, that's sick, that is. That's some Fast and Furious shit right there. And as you can see, there's some pictures here of the boats that we put up earlier. We'll pop them back up again. It looks like there's liveries on it where it looks like a shark at the front.
Yeah,
like it's got
a red shark,
open.
yeah. Exactly.
I love that. I think that's going to be wicked, man. It's my colours as well, bruv. Red and black, you get me? That looks monster, that does. I'm definitely going to get cut mine to look like that still. But let us know what you think in the comment section below, guys. If you have any more information that we haven't spoke about, or if you have any more pictures of anything, just let me know, guys. Pop them up in the comment section below so I can see them. I'll make another video, I'll feature them in there, because anything that I'm missing I do want to know. And obviously I do love my
Send those pictures to us on Twitter. If you can find us at OTR Gaming TV, or even the Facebook page, you're going to see both links in the description. Follow us there, send those pictures there, comments there, anything you know that could help us make some more videos in case we missed anything.
Because I did have like an in-depth look, and really and truly, guys, these are the only ones we've seen. I told Raja to do the same. I didn't even tell him I was doing it, so he was doing the same thing, and literally we both found the exact same information. So it's kind of done. That must be the only thing that's there if two people did it. So again, we will show these, and yeah, guys, you know, it's, I don't know, they look pretty cool. I think out of all the boats, though, I'm liking most, yeah, the fact that you can put liveries on there and make it unique so it's yours. You know, I don't know if you can do that with the planes. You know, you should be able to be fair. You should be able to be fair. But if you can't, you can't. And what? I'm not really gonna cry. But the fact that you can do it on the boats, like I said, the picture where they look like they're sharks, I think that looks wicked. I mean, that's gonna be me and you, Raja, having a race with our boats, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm making plenty of videos on that, man. This game's gonna be big, guys, trust me. It's gonna be something different as well. At the moment, I ain't gonna lie, GTA motherfuckers have literally come along and made these races what the Crew 2 is absolutely, like, is bringing out, and is what the whole feature of the game is. They've just brought that out and smacked it out and made it nothing. It's like, come on, what are you trying to copy for now? This is a unique idea, and it's already been copied before the game's even come out. What kind of shit is that? You know, it's true though. I like the fact that they put boats in there now. With the Crew, as you can see, I'm just sitting here on the Crew. Here's my car, you can see it. It's just racing, it's just driving, it's nothing special. It's got boring now. Now that you can fly around, and that you can jump in a boat and go across the city and across the ponds and across the fucking, you know, down these windy, you know, canal routes, that's going to be wicked, that is, I think. Doing some crazy races, you know, Raja, I'm telling you, it's going to be mad.
Yeah. The way they've changed the map and adapted it to make the player able to do jumps, like, it reminds me of Midnight Club. I don't know if many of you don't know, but going through those jumps through buildings and other buildings, Midnight Club 2 used to do that. Midnight Club 3 did that. Double Edition did that. We just jumping from building rooftop to rooftop.
Even on MCLA, you could jump around onto the roofs.
Yeah, rooftops. What I'm saying, it's just crazy. I think they took into the direction of the game in a good way. But yeah,
it does
guys, so
look good.
it's 2 planes, 2 boats so far, which is kind of, you know, upsetting. But guys, remember, this is not the final list. This is so far of what we've seen.
Yeah, but I reckon there will be more. They have to be. They can't just make a whole new game and put such a big feature into it and just put 2 boats and 2
two boats. That's what I'm saying. It's Ubisoft is not dumb to just make a whole game and say, yeah, we've got flying in there and boats in there and only put like 2 vehicles. How dead is that? Oh my.
Another vehicle, guys, I am going to talk to you about quick time is the Proto. It's just called a Proto. Now, from what I think, I'm going to pop a couple of pictures up. I do have like 2 pictures over here. I'm going to pop them up now. And as you can see, guys, it looks like a prototype Formula 1 car. That's what it kind of looks like. And I don't know, like Raja was saying, some people are saying it's a Bugatti. Some people are saying
we'll
it's
show you a
prototype.
picture of that as well. It's similar to a Bugatti.
And it does kind of, to be fair, it does kind of look like a prototype Bugatti that we've seen. But I do think it is just an F1 car with a roof. That's what it is. You get me? But it looks like it's going to be fast. And that is just called the Proto. I don't know if it's going to have a different name or that's what they've just named it for now as like a prototype or whatever. But
it might just be a prototype. I don't think it's a real car.
Fans,
which is cool.
People, fans, family, friends, everybody involved, trust me, this looks like it's going to be the best car they've ever put in the crew. And if it is, it's gonna fly. That car is. It better be fast, and it better sound like a Formula 1 car.
That against a circuit car.
Yeah.
Against the LaFerrari.
We're gonna make so many videos. We're gonna get so many request videos, and we're gonna fulfill every request. You know, I'm definitely gonna buy the big pack for this. I am going to make another video, guys, giving you the lowdown of what you're going to get on depending on which version of the game you buy. Obviously just the standard, the gold, deluxe, whatever. So I will make that video. I will let you guys know about that. But right about now, guys, I have showed you all I can show you so far. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Me and Raja are here. Any requests, anything you need to know, anything you want us to do for you guys, as you know, we are OT.
And if you've missed them and do want to check them out, the playlist will be linked at the top of the video description. Okay, so weapons, obviously a big deal in an open world, a looter shooter. What do we know about them so far? What kind of weapons will there be? How many weapons can you hold at a single time? How many different rarities of weapons are there? How are weapons acquired? Will they be customizable? Today I will try and answer these very questions for you and a few more, judging on what we've seen from the E3 trailer and learn from other sources. There isn't much to go on, but there is definitely enough for us to speculate on. Okay, so the weapons we saw within the trailer are the shotgun, which you guys can see on screen now. This shotgun has 12 bullets in a clip and it holds 72 in reserve. I'm not sure if that's a max reserve number though. We also see what I think is a sniper kind of scout rifle type of weapon, seen also on screen now, which holds 8 bullets in a clip and it has 170 plus bullets in reserve. Again, I'm not sure if that's a max reserve number though. Another weapon we see is the one the Colossus uses. Now we don't really get a great glimpse of the actual weapon, so to say what it is for sure would be really guessing. We see it firing for a few seconds. It's definitely some type of rifle in my opinion, but to put an exact name on the type of rifle it is, we can't do as the game's new and we have no idea of weapon names, weapon types or whatever they are. Now the one weapon we do get a good look at though is the one rewarded for taking out a group of enemies. The weapon is called the Jura's Wrath and it's a legendary Vault rifle. Now there are a few things to talk about while this is up on screen, and the first thing is how this weapon was obtained. Now the weapon was obtained for the player in question taking out a group of enemies. In taking out that group of enemies, she did a challenge called the Scar Ambush. Now I'm not saying this weapon was rewarded for doing this challenge. I actually think it was rewarded for them doing the mission they set out to do when we went into this gameplay trailer. I think it was called Praxley's Workers.
Freelancer. Praxley? Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
What did you do?
I made a mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
And it's this, in my opinion, these challenges, these quests, is how we obtain that juicy loot. And obviously there's going to be other ways for us to obtain weapons within the game, but that's how I do think this weapon was obtained. Another thing to mention here is the weapon's rarity. It states it's a legendary, which I think legendaries may be the top rarity of weapon in this game, and here's why. So the colour code for this legendary weapon is a kind of an orangey colour. But notice the 5 triangles above the weapon's name, which also match the colour of this weapon's rarity. These 5 triangles, in my opinion, may represent 5 rarity weapons in Anthem: common, uncommon, rare, epic and legendary. Now obviously I could be wrong and it could just be a coincidence, but I do have that feeling. We also get to see this weapon's stats, and interestingly it compares them to the currently equipped weapon. When unlocking this new weapon, we see damage, accuracy, range, rate of fire and ammo. This is obviously comparing this weapon, this newly unlocked weapon, to the last weapon we saw her use, which I believe was that scout sniper type weapon. Notice a damage, rate of fire and ammo increase while range and accuracy decreases. Also I believe these are compared with percentages of some kind, and this weapon we see on screen now, the Joyous Wrath, won't hold 300 more bullets. We can actually see the Joyous Wrath being wielded by the Freelancer on screen now. We can see its ammo clip is the size of 60 and the weapon has 140 bullets in reserve. That number does add up to 300, but that really wouldn't make sense when the weapon stats are being compared. Another thing to mention here is the weapon on screen has a level. It states the Joyous Wrath is a level 35. Now does this mean our Freelancers will have to be a level 35 to equip this weapon? Are there weapon levels you have to reach before you can actually apply them to your character? Does it mean weapons across the board will have levels which increase as your level increases? Maybe, just maybe, we can level up and customize them. That would be absolutely amazing. Now onto customization, I think we actually see proof in this image. Look closely at the weapon she's holding, which is the Joyous Wrath. Notice it doesn't have the scope on it like the one we see on the right. Also notice the things on the front of the weapon, they are also missing to the weapon she is holding. Now I do believe weapon customization will be a thing, whether it's big or small, and maybe, just maybe, a weapon leveling system will be put in place to where we can rank our weapons, unlock new attachments and so forth, and carry our favourite weapons to the very end. That would be truly amazing. Okay, so we're going to move on and speculate a little more here. So what we saw in this gameplay trailer, it seems as though the Freelancer we saw in action was holding 2 weapons, or only 2 weapons which we saw, the shotgun and the sniper / scout type of weapon. But when picking up this new weapon, although it compares it to the currently equipped weapon, it doesn't suggest a swap or anything like that. So I'm thinking we may just have an inventory where we can pick up and choose weapons we have obtained and apply them to our character when we'd like to use them. Another thing to mention as well though is when she used a shotgun, the gameplay doesn't cut and the next weapon we see in her hands is the sniper rifle. We don't see a switch from the shotgun to the sniper, she just equips the sniper straight away. This leads me to believe we may have a kind of Gears of War weapon loadout system for what we can hold and use at a single time. In Gears you use the D-pad to equip weapons of choice. So let's say in Anthem you can have a shotgun assigned to the left directional button on the D-pad, a sniper assigned to the right directional button on the D-pad, maybe a heavy duty weapon assigned to the down button on the D-pad, and a rifle type weapon to the up button on the D-pad. This obviously hasn't been proven or showcased and it is speculation, but from what we see in the gameplay, it does seem as though weapons may be assigned to certain buttons. Whether we can hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at a time, who knows. Now all of what I've stated here is what I've learned from this actual gameplay trailer, but I could be wrong as we all know this game's extremely new and not much is known about it at all. But with little research we do learn new things, and together I think we can piece a lot of things together. And guys, that is it for another Anthem video. If you enjoyed it, I do have many more in the works, so stay tuned for them. Let me know your opinions on the things I have stated down below in that comments section. If you have something interesting to add also, which you don't think anyone else has noticed, let us all know. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this Anthem weapons video. I tried to go as in depth as I possibly could on what we know.
Be more adventurous. Be more devious. Be more ferociously faithful to your crew. Be more treasure grabbing, skelly fighting and take no prisoners. Be more firing yourself out of cannons and soaring like a majestic eagle. Be more sneaking on board, stealing the loot and getting away with it too. Be more celebrating in style and holding your grog like a chap. Be more keeping one eye on the goal. Be more ganging up with solo sailors to show the world what teamwork really looks like. Be more staring down fallen foes on the ferry of the damned as you wait for the bell to toll. Be more whipping out your hurdy-gurdy and playing until your fingers are numb. Be more sailing into a storm because you can take anything the world throws at you. Be more of a scavenger, wrestling with sharks as you plunder in sunken shipwrecks. Be more headshot nailing, chest cashing, plank smashing, cannon firing, treasure hauling, map reading, riddle solving, water bailing, ship crashing, banana crunching, and above all else, be more.
Oh, this is where you start. This is your starting ground. Oh,
you just start starting ground, yeah.
Oh, it's just weird that it put us here and not. I wish there was a way to save your game though. You know
All right,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that feels really weird that you're limited to one play session. Like nothing saves from when you played earlier.
Well, it does.
A
save.
shark!
What? Let's shoot it.
It does save though. I killed it!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo! Does he do anything? Does he give me anything? Did we just kill him for nothing?
Whoa,
He
yeah,
just
he's gonna
fades
kill
away.
you.
Is the $60 beta still being a butthole? Lila, shut up! Okay, well, we
Where's
killed
this
the
guy
shark.
talking? Now we're gonna we're gonna kick him. Can we kick him?
Yeah, kick him. Get rid of him. Where's the rum? Oh, now I have a help.
Oh boy, here you go.
Can we kill him?
Oh no.
Nope. I tried though.
Crazy, you're not in the boat, are you?
That's it. I'm out. We're out of here. Did you
Oh,
raise
okay.
anchors raised?
Yep.
Anchors raised.
All right.
We've been sailing.
Oh yeah.
I was shark hunting.
Oh, we're about to hit some rocks.
I can't see anything. Ooh, that's a big rock that I couldn't see behind the sail. Oh my god. Why is nobody letting Bonds comment through? What are you supposed to do in this game? You're supposed to be a pirate. What do you mean, what are you supposed to do? We're gonna look for an island that we can plunder its booty. Is there a way to kick this guy? There's some
How do we
rough
load
seas,
him into
man.
the brig?
I need somebody to be my eyes. I literally can't see over
For
the
Crick,
sail.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys kicked him?
So you press start or enter, whatever. I'm pulling with the controller though. So you go in my crew.
Escape, and then vote to lock in the brig.
Yep. Do it for Creek. Do it for Creek.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enjoy the brig, motherfucker.
Alright, that's fucked up though. That's really mean.
We're pirate bullying.
Or pirate.
We just locked this poor guy in the brig for nothing.
It's fine, he's fat anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where is that? Or he's probably down
Guys,
here.
I need eyes, please.
Yeah, it's down here. It's just set down there. It's gonna be down there for a while, but if I were you, I would just leave, man.
I don't, where are we going? Where are we going?
Okay, I'm gonna put a voyage here, and you guys need to vote for the voyage. I have one.
Okay, where do I find that?
In the captain room, right here.
I'm currently sailing a ship. I can't really...
Where do I put the anchor down?
Don't put anchor down yet. Let's get
Why
some
not?
first.
Yeah, but that's the captain's
Oh.
room right here.
Alright,
Oh.
I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right here.
Right here?
Just vote
Void-
for it.
It says empty. Oh, okay. Alright, let's
Ooh,
go
I
there.
threw a knife.
There it is. So we
Alright.
get a map, and then we need to look in the big map to find the
You
island.
guys,
that...
yeah, you guys tell me the direction to go.
Okay.
Right now
yeah.
we're going southwest.
Oh, look at
Alright.
Angela. Hi, Angela.
I was trying to find Creek.
Hi Angela. Hello
Oh.
little lady. How are
It's
you?
Fortnite
Long time no
time.
see. Cyborg man, what's going on? Show you the booty.
Uh-oh.
Why that sail in the way?
Wait, let
It's
me
not-
plunder a little booty and then I'll join for Fortnite.
Okay,
Wait.
Bye.
We're in Liar's Backbone. Can we explore this place? Someone drop anchor.
Where?
I got it.
This?
Drop anchor. Drop
Right
anchor.
here. I got it.
I don't want to get wet though.
Pull the sails up. Pull the sails. Pull the sails.
I'm doing it.
Who the hell just shot at me?
Not me.
All right. Is it that guy from the brink?
I don't think so. I'm gonna go take a look and see if he's down there still.
He is.
Walking the plank.
Still at the
Goodbye,
brink.
everyone.
Can we sink the ship with him in it?
Probably. Yeah.
Why? That's so mean.
We locked him in the brig.
Yeah, but don't
That's
don't
not me.
sink him. Shoot.
Sink him?
Shoot the mutinous.
Are you
sailor.
guys? Why are you guys swimming?
What do you mean?
Are there buoys?
Ah, shark!
Dinghies? Where?
Greg, behind you! There's two of them!
Oi!
Hey! Just no!
No!
Just swim!
Bad
Just
shark.
swim! Swim to
Oh,
the
I killed him.
island.
I killed one. I killed one. We're all good. We're all good.
Alright,
Take it.
Corey, look to the boat. Look to the boat.
I'm looking at the boat.
Are you looking at the boat
Yeah,
right
I'm
now?
looking at the boat. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking at it. Oh, you shot yourself out of a cannon! Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not how cannons work. A real captain sinks with his ship. Oh, there's skeletons.
Oh yeah, they're dicks.
Okay, I don't have any ammo.
Let's fuck them up.
Yeah! Yeah! I got one skeleton dead.
I got one too.
Alright, cool. Show him who's boss, man. This is Devil's Backbone or something. Where is this game available at? The Xbox app on your Windows 10 PC. It's only a Windows 10, I believe.
Yes,
by the way.
on the Windows 10. Yep.
Alright, there's another skeleton over here. But, like, the only issue that I'm having so far, and maybe you can answer this for me, Marcelo, is, like, what is the point of doing anything in the game if you can't do it again?
What do you mean?
Like, you can't restart a game. Each session is its own session.
I
as I can tell.
don't think so, no. Because I played, like, I left the game a couple of times this morning, and I played the same mission a couple of times, though.
No, this isn't on Steam. You've played the same mission a couple times, so you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So it doesn't save your play session.
Oh, okay, no.
Like,
because
there's
it's
no
beta.
advancement because
There
you
is
think it's-
advancement. It's just because it depends where there's different outposts, and each outpost has a different mission for you to go. So there's about 4 or 5 outposts, and each outpost has 3 different missions. So,
but you just said that you had to redo the missions.
no, it's not that I had to redo it. I just got the same mission in the same outpost by a mistake. So if you go to different outposts, you can get different missions. You don't necessarily need to get the same mission over again.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, what do I get from doing missions that carries forward next time I play the game? Gold.
Oh, you get gold, and then with gold you can buy guns, you can buy clothing, you can buy equipment.
And your gold stays no matter what?
Yes.
Okay. Because when I played a little bit earlier, and I did one of the two people vessels.
Right.
And then when I went to go do it again, it acted as if I've never done that.
Oh no, yeah, but your gold stays no matter what. Even if you act like you never done it, your gold will stay. Like
Gotcha.
I played this morning and I still have like 935 gold.
Gotcha. Bailsec. If you so what I had to do is I had to go to the Insider Hub, the Microsoft Insider Hub. I went on that and downloaded the game from there. If you download it from the Xbox Store, sometimes, depending, it's not everybody, it thinks that you are... Watch out for Greg! It thinks that you are, it thinks that you're trying to launch the full game. So if you do it from the Insider Hub, it's the actual beta, which is a different file. Hello, Tinchiru! Only
Okay,
on
so
Xbox or Windows
we need
10.
to go into the boat, look for the big map where I show all the islands on it.
Yeah, let's go.
And we need to look for a place called Crooked
Something.
masts, crooked masts.
I need health.
Do you guys know how to pick?
Nope.
To get health is.
Do you uninstall it? You don't have to uninstall it. You just have to launch the actual closed beta one.
Yeah.
I'm playing on PC. I don't own an Xbox. Do you play on Steam or what? No. I just said that. You play on Windows 10 or Xbox. That's it. It's not available through Steam.
Oh my god, these water effects are so pretty.
Yeah, they're really cool. You actually bob with the waves. It's amazing.
Yeah. Did you play $60 for the beta?
For the beta? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not 40?
No.
What about 59?
Alright.
He's still in the brick.
Is he still down there? No! Oh my god! Do you play on Steam? Gonna go. Alright, see you, Kaden. Hello, Silas.
Let's leave him in there. Let's leave him there.
Alright, we're raising the anchor. Alright.
Oh no!
We gotta lower the sails.
Something else.
I mean, like, I watch a lot of anime, and you know, if I was to look at these, I'd definitely be like, oh, they're chibi. They're you know, small body, big head, super cute. One of the things you can't really tell while just watching the video, but you know, these little sparkly items you're able to walk through and collect different pieces, either gold that you can use for spending, or different items that are used for crafting within your kingdom. And a lot of games, like, you'll see items you have to walk up, you got to press a button to be able to actually pick up the item, but you just walk through them in this one, so it's actually kind of nice. You're just going from piece to piece and give me all the things.
So here we see a little bit of the combat. I don't know if you remember last time, Steven, but Roland had a different sword the last time we played, the first time we did the quick look.
Yeah, no, there's different swords that and different weapons that you're able to equip to all the different characters.
Nice. Okay, so that is customizable. That is cool.
Yeah, and one of the screenshots we actually put out today, there's also different costumes that you're able to equip. So we just showed one image, and it's of Evan wearing Oliver's costume. Oliver being...
From the first Nino... That's right, I saw he was wearing the blue tunic, right? Yeah. That looks so cool. That is a nice callback to the first Nino.
Excited.
What just happened there? That was a lot of exploding.
So when you're in a battle, there is higgledies that will accompany you.
Mm-hmm.
And the different higgledies have different abilities that they're able to utilize. So I was just using one of the dark elemental higgledies, and they provide a dark matter attack. But when you see those circles of influence that you can walk into, there's an icon that lets you know that you can press a button, and as you do that, then the higgledies will take on those commands. But then also at the same time, throughout the battle, they'll do different things to kind of draw aggro, and they're almost like your passive party member. So in this demo, you can only play as Evan, but in the full game, you're able to switch between all of your other party members on the fly. So if there's a full game, I could switch directly over to Roland, and once you get to a certain point in the game, you're able to have 2 other party members. So you'll have 3 people plus the Higgledies. It kind of makes it a full set of 4.
Cool. One thing I did notice while you're traversing around this area is the scale of the map looks huge in this game.
Yeah, no, it's really big, and it's gorgeous. Like being able to walk through and just see this world that, you know, right now it has a very, you know, mountainous desert kind of look and feel, but there's a lot of different world environments that really creates a lot of variety for your adventures and exploration in Yunokuni.
Yeah, referencing back to the video that we put up, the behind the scenes, it actually Hino-san, he talks a lot about Golden Paw in that video, which is another area in the maps, right? So
Yeah,
a lot of variety.
Yeah, that place, it's actually, they modeled it after, you'll if you check out the first behind the scenes Enter the Anime video that we put out, there's a little bit more information about it, but it's cool because they referenced Taiwan when thinking about the design, so like thinking about like night markets, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the team actually went there and did a lot of creative explorations to make sure that the visual aesthetic really met what they were trying to achieve. I think it's pretty cool in how the team really focuses on research in the way that they handle their creativity and creation.
Definitely. Bringing back to the map, actually, I don't know if you know, but on we actually just opened up a special promo where if you pre-order the game on the Bandai Namco store, and we'll have a link in the description of the video, you're actually able to get a full, or like a replica of the map of the world. It's a pretty nice looking map, sturdy. It's definitely got that old school feel to it. So if you're into that, be sure to check it out. At the on the description, just click the link and you'll be able to see the map on the Bandai Namco store.
Yeah,
Definitely check it out.
It's a nice little bonus for getting the collector's edition.
Yes, yeah. So if you pre-order the collector's edition of the game from the Bandai Namco store, you'll be able to get it. And we'll have like a little slide at the end showing you what it looks like and stuff like that, so you'll be able to check it out and see if that's something you're into. But I highly recommend it if you are a completionist or a collector. So now you are battling mini rivers?
Yeah, so, you know, when you get into battles, as you saw, like, you know, you're walking on the map, you can identify enemies that are there, and you can either walk into them to be able to jump into battle, or you can simply run away and avoid them if that's what you need to do at the time.
One thing I noticed is the enemies actually appear on the map, so there are no random battles, or how do the battles work? You're always able to see the enemies on the map?
Yeah, there's no like, you know, walk through a field and then just like a random, you know, screen crash and, you know, it goes into a battle. You're gonna know if you're gonna go into one in the overworld. When you're inside of a dungeon, all the battles are seamless, so you're actually going from one battle to another. There's no like result screen or, you know, victory screen. It just kind of continues from one to another.
And you were talking about the party members earlier. I think we revealed 2 more party members, right, in the latest video. There's, I can't remember her name. She's kind of a mechanic.
Bracken.
And, that's right.
Zip Vector.
Yeah. And so the second character, what was it? I can't pronounce it.
Zip Vector?
Zip Vector, yeah. At first I thought he was a bad guy. Looking at the old videos, if you guys seen any of the old videos, he's the guy with the glasses typing on the computer. But he actually is part of your team at one point?
You know, you're going to have to experience the game to be able to find out more about these characters.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of it's a little difficult, like when thinking about, like, you know, promotions for Ni no Kuni, where it's like there's a lot of characters that we want to, you know, give visibility to, but then at the same time, like, one of the major joy points is really the discovery of story, and you know, we want to make sure that we're not necessarily throwing out too many spoilers for people.
Agreed. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm just excited about the game, like the characters and the story, and the character design is just amazing in this thing. Like, all of them have these really intricate costumes. Evan's cape, just super detailed, and each one has like their own personality. I love it. Are we getting close to the boss? I'm excited.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to rush past these other guys so I can get into the dungeon. Let's see. Distract you. Nice try.
Oh, is he gonna catch you?
Nope. I got fast little legs.
Oh,
what happened? Where'd he go?
Classic video game enemies. They just stop. Now we just go in there, rescue Tani, and we're done, right? Call it a day.
Yeah,
No
so easy, right?
Yeah, that's the way it should be. I think that's the way it goes. Although if you're walking into a cave that's made out of ribs, I don't know. That's questionable.
Yeah, so as you can see, we've entered into a dungeon,
Yes.
and it's taken on that more anime-looking feel.
Mhm.
And if there was any enemy, battles to be had before you entered or approach the boss, you would actually just run into them, take them down, and continue forward. But once you go into this dungeon in particular, you're going straight into the boss battle.
I still can't get over how smooth the frame rate is. Like, I haven't seen a drop. No stutter. It's just fluid, I guess is the best way I can describe it.
I mean, that's something that's really important when you figure that, one of the main objectives of the team is to create an experience that really bleeds the line between a video game and a theatrical experience.
Yes.
So there was a lot of care taken into just that pacing and quality standard to make sure that you can become immersed and there's no jarring moments that are really going to pull you out of that fantasy.
One thing I'm also loving is the music by Joe Hisashi.
Joe Hisaishi.
Hisaishi. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. I was thinking of a different character in a fighting game, but yes, him. It's epic. Is the best way I can describe it, I guess. Do you have any tidbits you can give us about the music? Was he pumped about it? Did he like working on the project?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very collaborative effort with all the talent that came together for Ni no Kuni 2. I mean, we're so lucky to be able to, have the, Joe Hisaishi back and lending, his talents to this game. It was very essential in how the quality of the first game really came together, and the fact that he's been involved in so many Ghibli projects before that, it really helps establish an experience that is something really special. And he utilized he worked with the Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra to do all of the recording for all the in-game music.
Oh, okay, wow. I didn't know that. All right, that's awesome. What kind of style would you say this game's music is? Is it more like operatic? Is it smooth jazz, country?
Well, I mean, the music does have a very theatrical feel to it, but when creating a soundtrack to a game, there is a lot of differences in how you would compose something, say for like an orchestra or for a movie or television. There's different things you have to consider when crafting that type of music.
Yeah, I mean, the music sets the tone for the game, and you want to make sure that it, they both work well with each other. Let's talk about this battle here. So this is why did he kidnap Tani, by the way? I don't know if you can go into that or not.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Wyverns feel that this is their territory. So I'm not going to say exactly why they kidnapped Tani.
Sure.
That's,
once again, discovery
Yep.
is what we want. Is important. Don't want to spoil. Okay, fair enough. And it looks like you're halfway through with this guy.
Yep.
I think I just saw your buddy Lofty come up. Am I missing something, or was that just one of the Higgledies that looks like Lofty?
That was probably one of the
Higgledies?
Sun form Higgledies.
Ah, okay. Can you talk about a little bit of what just happened there?
So if you stun an enemy at the right point, you're able to go into an awakened state where you're able to have overpowered attacks, and you can utilize multiple special attacks without having to utilize what would have normally been one of those blue gems that you see above the life bar. Every time you're doing physical attacks, it helps fill up those gems, but every time you want to use a special attack or one of your skills, then it's going to require you to continue to hit people and make sure that you have those blue orbs.
I see. The other thing, obviously, I think people have noticed is the combat's very different compared to Ni no Kuni 1. Ni no Kuni 1 was turn-based combat. This is all real-time. Which do you prefer? What feels better?
So, I mean, I love turn-based RPGs. I think that, the previous Ni no Kuni was kind of a hybrid. There was open movement, but when you brought up your